We have our main character here, and I just want to change the action. I just want to edit the action. He's holding the guitar, but I want him to hold the microphone because he's going to sing. So, holding the microphone. And let's try for that. Let's click on generate. Okay, so now he's holding the microphone. So, let's try to do something more complex. Okay, this is Consistent Character AI, one of the apps I've been using lately to create my stories, animate the stories. Of course, this is focused on character consistency across multiple outputs. You could use this for books, for example, illustrated books, or for storyboarding or animated clips. As you can see, I have a lot of different characters created here. How I use this. Best way for me is to start with the prompt easy feature. As you can see here, everything it's clearly labeled. You have step one, step two, step three. If you want to use the prompt easy to create your characters, it's really, really good. Then with character turbo, we're going to go a step further on that, and we're going to add the background, for example, of all of these kind of things. But don't worry, you don't need to know how to prompt. It's really easy to use. And with the multi-character, of course, we can combine different characters. Also, we have the expression editor. It's really great because we can achieve maximum consistency across different generations. That's really cool. We have the action editor. That's the place to change what our character is doing. And the outfit editor. We're going to go through the whole process with just one character so you can see how you can achieve different outcomes with the same character. So let's start here with the prompt easy tool. Here you can simply describe your character, or you can, if you have one, you can drop your reference image. Probably you have a rough sketch or you have something in mind, you have seen something that you want to recreate. But in my case, I'm going to start with a simple prompt, just a gorilla wearing this gorilla is going to be a singer, so he has a mic and he is on the stage. Let's start with this. So what happens with this prompt easy tool? What you can see here, or what you can do here, is to use the enhanced prompt. So it will give us a structure for our character. It will create more details in the prompt, so you have a more rich description of the character. So let's click here, enhance prompt. Let's wait for a couple of seconds and it will return a structured prompt. So we can use that to create our character with Character Turbo. Okay, here it is. So we have Western lowland gorilla with a muscular build, deep charcoal fur, and intense brown eyes hiding behind sleek black aviator sunglasses, donning a rugged black leather jacket with metal studs, intricately stitched patterns, and a distinctive sheen reflecting stage light. His chest is visible under the unzipped jacket, showing strength and confidence, holding a microphone, striking a powerful pause. In the background, what you can do here is change whatever you want. This is just the structure, but you have full control over the character. It means that you can change whatever you want. So, for example, I don't want the sleek black aviator sunglasses, so I'm going to take off the glasses and holding a microphone. I think this is good, but probably it could be an electric guitar, or acoustic. Let's make it acoustic. Acoustic. Hope. Sorry for my English. So that's all. In the background, concert venue with a crowd of cheering fans standing. Okay, this is great. So let's go to create character. Let's click. So now the apps will take you to the character turbo. We have turbo, and turbo V2 is the latest update of the tool. We're going to select style, and you have Pixar Animation, you have anime, you have 2D flat illustration, and you have 3D cartoon. So let's go with 3D cartoon. And for aspect ratio, I'm gonna use 4:3, 3:4. Let's use 3:4. It's more kind of a portrait aspect ratio. So now you see that the description that consistent character gives you is a structured prompt. That prompt fits the three things that we need for this character. It's the description, you have the action and expression, and you have the background. So the only thing you need to do is to select your preferred style, and the aspect ratio. And of course, you can change, but let's see how this turns out. Let's click on generate. It will take a couple of seconds to generate the character. So yeah, this looks really good. Okay, so once the character is generated, you can do a lot of things here. You can edit the expression, you can edit the action, or you can edit the outfit. But you can also do more iterations here. I don't know, let's think on this gorilla doing something else. Let's put this gorilla, instead of the vibrant stage lights, let's think on he's giving this concert in the jungle. So vibrant jungle atmosphere with animals cheering. That's the word in the background. So let's see what happens when we just change the background. You have here the fixed character. So it will keep all the description of our main character. It will keep the style and it will keep the aspect ratio. And now we have this incredible gorilla giving a concert in the jungle. This is great. This is really, really great. But I just want to change something. So let's assume, for example, the leather jacket. I don't want the leather jacket. So I'm going to click on edit outfit. This is another of the characters that I generated here. I just changed the unicorn t-shirt for a unicorn shaped pajama, and it's incredible well done. So we have our gorilla here, and I just want to change the outfit. So what if he is using, for example, a pair of jeans and same impala t-shirt? What about the color? It could be red t-shirt. So let's say he's doing some Tame Impala covers. So we're going to click on generate. We have our original image here. You just need to think, what do you envision for this character? Just click generate. Let's wait for a couple of seconds again, and let's see if our gorilla can play Tame Impala covers in a Tame Impala t-shirt. This is really great. We have Tame Impala. We can fix this in post-production, but the thing that we want, the pair of jeans and the red t-shirt, is here. But what if this is not enough? We want a pair of jeans and okay, let's mix something. Unicorn black t-shirt, because he is a badass, but he likes unicorns. That's the way it is. And it's an acoustic guitar, so this will work. He's probably just chilling. Okay, have you seen that? This is great. Just a couple of seconds and you have your exactly same character with a unicorn t-shirt. This is great. My doctor will love this. But let's go again to our main character. So we have the gorilla. We have our main character here. And I just want to change the action. I just want to edit the action. He's holding the guitar, but I want him to hold the microphone because he's going to sing. So holding the microphone. And let's try for that. Just a simple prompt, a simple action. Let's click on generate. And if you want to take some inspiration, okay, so now he's holding the guitar, holding the microphone. I don't know how he's going to sing and play the guitars at the same time, but as you can see, he's already there. So let's try to do something more complex. Let's see how this turns out. He's riding bicycle because he's going to the concert. Let's click on generate and let's wait for a couple of seconds again. And this is great. This is our gorilla going to the concert. But what if I want to reuse this character here? So I want to generate different scenarios. So I'm going to click on reuse. And as you can see, it will load the description of our character. It will load the style. It will load the aspect ratio, the action, the background. So let's say we want to change something and we want to keep this consistent. My suggestion on my own experience is doing granular change. So you don't want to change everything at the same time because you're going to confuse the system, the AI. So on my experience, what works best is to do little change to create a better approach to your story. So let's assume this gorilla is really, really well at playing music and now is just playing the drums. So I'm going to keep everything the same. He will be playing with striking a powerful pose, exerting charisma and authority. But I just want to make him playing the drums. So it would be the same, but just with a different instrument. Okay, now he's playing the drums. And I love the this frame. This could be easily an animated story, or it could be just different gorillas, a band of gorillas, the new gorillas. So let's say we want to change something else. We could change the expression here, but this guy, this is a different gorilla, so I could make just little change. For example, this would be playing the drums and he would be joyfully. And let's say this guy is different, so we're going to include just different details. Let's go with unicorns again. Unicorn t-shirt. Let's remove this one. His chest, well, it could be visible under the ripped t-shirt because he's badass. He likes unicorns, but he still is badass. So t-shirt showing strength and confidence. And here I could enhance the prompt, but let's keep it granular to make the most of it. So let's generate again. And yeah, we have the drummer, we have the stage. As you can see, this is consistent. So it could be just two different characters in the same stage, one playing the drums, one playing the guitar, another one singing. So another tip would be don't make it confusing. If there's a in the t-shirt and the t-shirt is ripped, the AI will choose, and by default it will use the first prompt. So if we are saying the t-shirt is ripped, probably that token will have more strength, so it would take that, and we will lose our unicorn. But let's go with another thing. Since we're creating a band, we're going to use the multi-character. Just first, we need to create another character for this band. So let's say that there's, I don't know, it could be a giraffe, a cheetah. Let's say we have female cheetah. She's a singer and she uses jeans and shirt, just a unicorn t-shirt. Again, now let's do something different. What she could be using, let's say shirt and a pair of leather pants. So I don't have much idea of how singer cheetah will look like. Let's make it better. Let's use AI to build our story. And then again, you have full control, so you can change everything. So for example, we have an anthropomorphic female cheetah, African descent, sleek, golden, full, blah, 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 blah. We have everything, what she's doing, and we have the background. So we're going to take control, create the character. So I want to make it consistent. So I'm going to paste my background description here, and I'm going to hit generate. Let's wait for a couple of seconds, and this is great. We're going to take this, we're going to download our character, we're going to download our first gorilla, and we're going to use the multi-character feature. So as you can see, I've been building a lot of things with the multi-character. It's really useful. We're going to upload our first character, our second character, and this is super useful. We're going to put names here. So she's Brenda. I don't know why, but she looks like a Brenda. And this guy looks like a Tom. So what are they doing? They are part of the band, a rock band. We're going to describe the scene with both characters. And what we're going to do first is lock the position of the characters. So we're going to tag the characters. If I hit the, we're going to by default get the list of the characters. So Brenda at the left and Tom the right. And Brenda is singing. Look at Tom, and Tom is playing the guitar, singing, holding the mic. Sorry, singing, holding the microphone. Okay, so this is great. So I highly recommend here if we are creating a story, an animated story or a book or something like that. And since we have two characters, the best way is to use 69. And for the background, remember that I had copied my background. So we're going to use the same background. We just hit paste and let's click on generate to see how this turns out. And hopefully we will have the two characters in the same scenario together. Okay, look at this. We have the character and we have the gorilla. They are together. We are in the same stage. As you can see, we have the full detail, the light, we have everything. So this is the easiest way to build your story, keeping the character consistent, keeping the light consistent, keeping the scenes consistent. So you just need to iterate next step is just throw that in animation tool. It could be clean, it could be runway, it could be whatever you're using, and just build your story. It's that easy with consistent character.